Approaching Site 2. Resilience.
It was sold as the one we get right, but it didn't have time to get worn down. Got wiped out by Ket.
Override works, but... Sam, the door was sealed from the outside?
Yes, Pathfinder. It appears lockdown was manual before the power restriction. Pathfinder, a maintenance bulletin was issued at the time of shutdown.
What does it say?
Run.
That's what matters. Crap! And let's go with you.
So the clouds parted, and these Ket look pretty keeled over. Maybe us humans can pull our weight after all.
You know what? I'm gonna ignore my gut and join up. This fight was good, and we can do it again.
This is where we'll build our new outpost. A real beginning. Prioritize research and discovery. That's our foundation. And our future.
And welcome back. So we're here in our new outpost that we have put on Eos. So we've actually done something. I'm proud of ourselves. I've just kind of been wandering around a little bit, just kind of seeing what there is to be. And notice that glowing whatever that is. So I'm going to go figure out what that glowing whatever it is. And I'm going to find the new mayor and I'm going to have a little talk with him. Because it sounds like it's something we were going to do.
Really hope all those scientists will be safe out here.
We came to explore and learn. That's who we are.
I keep wondering what our scientists will cook up for Eos.
Am I the only one that sees this magical ball here? Is anybody else aware of it? I put my head in it. Did it activate the memory? I know.
Sam? What was that?
An eidetic trigger related to your father and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Alec tied it to your progression as Pathfinder, not to a location. Puzzling as it may be, my programming is clear. Locating more of these triggers will unlock the memories. One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Can I just say this is a very dumb thing that he put in place? Alright, anyway.
Mayor Bradley.
Pathfinder, good to see you. We're busy as anything thanks to you. Bit dusty, but we can adapt. It's worth it when it's your own.
Yeah, that one.
Let's not drive people too hard. Rough enough getting this far.
Nothing you see here came from cracking a whip. Everyone is just ready. You go do what you need to on the Nexus. Follow that dot. There will be more to do on Eos later. Some key positions: Connor Supply, Ramirez Medical, Abrams Science, Fawkes Engineering. With them and my major domo, we won't end up like Site 1 and 2.
I mean, they were the first ones here, so... yeah. Don't dismiss their
I called the
efforts.
first two outpost attempts. Those people died trying.
And they deserved better from the Nexus. That's where I point the finger. We'll remember. You changed this planet, but that doesn't make it easy. We'll use the efforts of those who went before. Good people, every last one. I'd have been honored to fail with any of them.
I haven't reached the end of that trail, but not everyone died outright.
Right. They tell me there were staggered evacs. If any want to try again, they're welcome. Oh, and Pathfinder, this is for you. It's our flag. Hang it where the Nexus can see. It's touched the soil of our first outpost in Andromeda. Make it real.
It's like the reverse of a...
Pathfinder. Prodromos will have more going on when you come back later.
it's like the reverse of an actual flag planting when you go somewhere new. I think. Yeah. Yeah, because typically you put flags down and leave them there when you've gone somewhere new. It almost looks shady what they're doing there.
Pathfinder, over here. Pathfinder.
No?
Majordomo Evan Bell Scott. I have headaches, so you don't have to. Rather, so Bradley doesn't have to. I've also coordinated with your Ket expert. He wanted me to remind you to find him.
I didn't assign a Ket expert to Prodromos.
Then he's a hell of a self-motivator. Here's the nav anyway. Precision is important.
Can you at least tell me the name of the person that you want me to talk to, apparently? And are we in an immediate danger of Ket? Because we killed a
Any
lot.
trouble with the Ket?
Clearing the sky cleared it for the bad guys as well as us. So some uptick in hostility was to be expected. We've some tricks up our sleeves, thanks to the research teams. That only goes so far. Your expert is still out there. He'd have more current information than I.
He's got expert in quote. Why are you quoting expert? Okay.
Another time.
Of course.
Especially since you want to keep pacing around, not really looking at me. Rude. It is kind of rude. What's going on here?
Hello there.
Hello? You're in charge of science,
Pathfinder.
right?
I hear you're to thank for a physics-defying atmosphere processor.
That's me. I'm Ryder.
Hanley Abrams, Director of Scientific Research on EOS.
I was right.
And writer of papers that start what the hell weather. But, new galaxy, new world, and a really new start. Gotta keep up. How can I help you?
What are we doing research-wise? This is something I really want to know.
What kind of research are you working on?
Your basic first in scientific work, soil, water, atmospherics, plus studying remnant tech, because now I need to understand that to survive here.
And are we surviving here well enough?
Activating that vault changed the planet. Anything to worry about?
Considering it's world-altering technology we've never encountered before, I hope not. But the storms show no signs of returning, and I know who to contact for remnant tech support. I'll take it.
Okay.
I've got to go.
Keep up the good work.
I don't really want to start asking every single person on this colony what they think about Bradley out there. He's barely had any time to do anything.
Pathfinder, mind giving me your opinion on this? I'm planning classes for our first school, when we have one. Some say we shouldn't teach Milky Way history. All irrelevant now, apparently.
No, it still matters. This is where we came from. That'd be like America saying that they shouldn't have British history at all because they're not British anymore. Even though I think that kind of happened. I don't know. It's all still important.
We were all shaped by that history. Our children deserve to know how and why.
Agreed. Maybe you'll change a few minds. Thanks for stopping.
I hope so. It's all important stuff. What's on here? Dictation log. Scientific director Hanley Abrams. There's an in hiding in that name. How? What technology can do this so quickly? Neutralizing the radiation in the atmosphere without dramatic storm effects? Shit, the opposite. The weather's gone calm as a summer's day. That's unprecedented control over atmospheric pressure, gas mixture, temperature. What else? And where's the interaction? Pause break. Miss the dogs. Walking them in the shuttle park always helped me think through these problems. Forget side effects too. I should get a dog. Are there dogs? Yeah, they go invisible and then try to eat your face. But you could probably teach it to not eat your face. I don't know about the going invisible part. We got damn lucky with the conditions here. This is comparable to sea-level Earth. Eos is drier, but within limits. Moisture is binding into the desert planets and soil. More now since the vault. Points to a species with the same air mix, temperature, gravitational comfort level as us? Or is there another reason? Can't predict intent from results. Maybe Ryder's the one to figure out why. The how. That's my department now. Lucky old Hanley, you wanted bigger things. You've sure got them now. Yes. It's a research proposal. Tears has recovered Ket firearms. Approved. Important. Waterborne bacteria server. Approve if you don't flush your work away. Color reactions and acuity in insectoid wildlife. What? No, not approved. Unless you're going to make them stop at a red light. Oh. Comparison of quantum initialized string effects to relativistic waveforms. This is gibberish. I'm not giving grants for the best word salad. I kind of got that a little bit. Element 0 voltage resistance testing. Finally, some real science approved. Somebody's opinionated on what's science and what's not. Because that won't lead to problems. It's a very shiny plant right there. I guess it's not shiny, I guess the shadows are just hitting it weirdly. It looked like it was flickering and glowing back there. Hey look, fluorite. Yoink. You didn't need that. I needed it, you didn't. Hey, another terminal. Quarantine best practices. Please remember that everything shipped to the landing pad, especially from off-world rather than sealed Nexus supplies, must go through quarantine procedures via confined observation, spot testing, bacteriological scans, or radioactive sterilization. We are a new presence on Eos, and everything added to the ecosystem will have an effect down the line. Our job is to make sure it's a beneficial one, and strong quarantine practices will really help us out. Hanley Abrams. Addendum. If anyone tries to tell me or Hanley that your shipment's a special case and you don't need to bother, you'll be running quarantine twice. Good. It's good to keep on that one. Radiation alerts for shuttle pilots. The Vault doohickey might be clearing the atmosphere, but we've still got pockets of high radiation and bad weather across the continent. Telepresence update. Zones 10 through 12 are still smoking hot, but Zone 8 is showing a drop. Watch your shuttle's radiation shield absorption. They can take up to 190 MSV an hour safely. Anything more, and you need to head back for a refit. And remember that if you're carrying power cells or radiological equipment, those can throw your readings off. Make sure you're as safe as you think. Pilot MacReady. That sounds like a fictitious person, if I'm going to be completely honest. Why does it think I already read this flight schedule? I haven't already read this. 0600, 800, weather monitoring sweep. 1200, 1300, geographical survey flight. Sign up earlier, you'll lose your equipment slots. Oh no! 1500 to 1700, retrieving Team Sigma plus plant specimens. 2000, 2200, high altitude atmospheric OBS with time slot for astronomical survey. They are getting busy, especially with the science. And inside of here, these buildings definitely look very dark until we step inside. And this, please help. This is the only way I can get the word out before someone gets killed. My work crew, they keep talking about that remnant tech. They think the initiative's lying about how dangerous it is, that a couple of electrodes in the right place could get the remnant to work for them instead. Ooh, I would like that, but I don't think that's how that's gonna work. They tried before, and I helped out in Medbay when those remnant observers carved up Baharti. Yeah, TI. But Jennings says we could live like kings if we had an army of remnant bots working and fighting for us. He's taking the whole work crew to help them this time. I have to go with them. Maybe I can talk Jennings out of it. But if I can't, someone should know why we didn't come back.
Someone left a warning. Looks like a work crew thinks they can take control of the remnant.
That's a recipe for trouble.
Work crew rosters are posted publicly.
The datapad mentioned Medbay. A little work, we could find where to catch up with them.
Yeah, we might want to do that one. Because again, I'd be totally cool with having a bunch of remnant following us around doing stuff for us. I just don't think they know what they're doing with it. So it's kind of a recipe for disaster, if you ask me. Jacob Mitney.
Pathfinder. Jacob Mitney, Research and Development. My team's just getting set up here, but we've made a discovery you might want to check out.
Oh?
All ears.
We've put together a blueprint for augmenting your armor plating. Uploading it now.
Oh.
If you can collect the necessary resources from around Eos, it should work.
Why are you saying should work? Is it going to kill me?
Is this a sure thing, Mitney, or just pie in the sky?
I have no interest in wasting your time. This could form the basis for armor production across the initiative. Scrounge safely, Pathfinder.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying, like, if it doesn't work, it's terrible, because you can't ever be too sure all the time. I'm just wanting to make sure it's not going to melt my brain or something. And what's on over here? No messages. It's a boring terminal. That's what that is. I think we have more people drinking on the job a bit too much. Container! You guys don't need that.
Enjoy it.
And a supply officer. Do I need to stand over here? Okay. Doesn't want me to do anything with the supply officer. But fine. I didn't want to talk to them anyway.
Any new supplies?
Stairs are for chumps. So let's go investigate this med bay for these guys. And yes, I found out how the journal worked and changed the quest you can track. I did that at some point. Cane Fox.
You haven't got a fuel cell, have you? The quartermaster says there's plenty, but she would. Wait. Oh, shit, you're the Pathfinder. Sorry, no one said VIPs were coming by.
I'm just Ryder. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. I'm Fox, chief engineer for Prodromos. Anything you need, ask away.
You don't need to make special preparations. We're gonna stop by. It's gonna feel weird if you do it. Awkward. How's EOS seeming?
What do you think about your new home?
First impressions? We've got water, clear skies for solar power, plants to farm. The remnants are a wild card, but Bradley says you have them covered.
Sort of.
It'll take work,
I mean,
no
yes.
question. But I think EOS is really going to be something.
What are the other outpost staff like?
Like Connor, you mean? She's pretty fun when you get to know her. Just don't get to know her over a poker game. Trust me.
Alright.
Bye, Fox.
Have a good one.
I wonder if they're any good at Skidium 5. Scratchpad. Login Chief Engineer Cane Fox. So is that going to be a program or... Yeah, that's a program, like a Paint or something like that. Its files filled with sketches, annotations, and exploded schematic views. Many are focused on a combined road monorail network for EOS, showing several different but brilliant designs. Always good to go back to the old standby when I need to think. Underneath are several doodles showing elegant redesigns of the Nexus tram system map. Posted to one side are a number of downloaded statistics and on predicted population growth over the next century. Got a baseline. Bradley's always good for the numbers. Adjoining the statistics is a blacked out simplistic drawing of Prodromos, dotted lines showing expansion with detailed sketches of water and sewage lines underground, wireless power routers, and the flow of foot traffic. Sloppy, but it's a start. At least somebody's actually, getting to work. Fox, how is it there? I heard Bradley has things up and running smoothly. I knew you guys could do it. Tell me about EOS. It's boring here, so I have to live vicariously through you. Don't do it too much, though. That can be unhealthy. Oh, you remember that girl I told you about, the Asari? We're going out this weekend. I can't believe she said yes. Wish me luck. Now it's your turn, buddy. Well, maybe he's not into it. Okay, work rosters. Week 2. Watercourse repair team. Kane Fox, team leader. Lorelai Smith, water pipes. Matthew Kinnison, VI reprogramming. Attachment course damage sheet.hsm. Weather monitoring device setup. Axel Jennings, team leader. Sale Barracks. Sammy Kasparik. Attachment monitoring device. Lux.hsm.
Work rosters. That datapad mentioned the name Jennings. Here, Axel Jennings. Assigned to set up weather monitoring devices all over the desert. Too many locations to check them all. We need to narrow it down.
That does give them the perfect access to get out and go to many places with many remnant. So it's all definitely not seeming to be a hoax. At least if I say so myself. We've been there, so we need to go up there. I have no time to find the stairs. They're over there. Okay, so what's going on in here? Dr. Ramirez.
August said you might swing by. Ryder, yes?
Yes.
Dr. Ramirez. Run the clinic here on Eos. Much better than life as an Alliance medic.
Good to meet you.
I'll guess you're not here for a checkup. How can I help you?
Is this really all your clinic is?
What's the latest from your clinic?
Usual checkups for first-in colonies. Plus a few cases of dehydration and some blindness. Nothing serious.
Well, that's good. Talk to you later, I guess.
Come back anytime. Preferably unhurt.
No promises.
Right.
Oh, wait. That makes sense.
This definitely treated wounds caused by a remnant. That datapad said the work crew tried to control them.
Sand particles were removed from the wound. Analyzing. Comparing with locations from the work roster, it's likely the injury occurred near a monolith.
Let's go.
I mean, it makes sense. Makes sense that it'd be by a monolith. Let me just check out this building first. They haven't died yet. They're not dead yet. Don't question my train of logic. It makes sense somehow. And up we go. Ha! Oh, they blocked the door. That's a workplace hazard. Okay. Just kind of standing there. Ooh, shiny. Shiny rocks. More fluorite. Alright, let's go get the Nomad and make sure these guys aren't going to kill themselves messing with stuff they don't understand. Okay, looks like they may be here at the second site. I remember killing all the remnant here.
Radiation levels within a...
No sign of that work crew, but someone left their gear behind.
Not sure how I'm aware of that, but okay. Whoop.
Wait, I've got an open comm channel.
Easy money. Once the electrical charge builds up, we'll have ourselves some nice obedient remnant.
You better be sure this time, Jennings.
If you're that spooked, go hide behind the four giants. I'm busy.
Damn it, we've got to find them before they get themselves killed.
Okay, so 4 giants. I know where those are. Those are those giant rock mountain things that were off in the distance.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
We almost died from radiation over there. Excuse me. So, I'm just gonna speed on over there.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals.
No, we're not even
via
gonna worry
your
about the mining thing.
interface.
We'll do that later. We don't have a sense of urgency if people have to kill them with remnant that they don't understand.
Tighten up, Costa. I'm not getting flanked because you're distracted.
Do you prefer Batarian Flood, Roman Column, or Elcor Core?
Just pick one and stick to it.
This is really an appropriate time for that conversation, guys. I mean, there are people that are about to die. I can tell because there's a timer. And I really hope we're going fast enough. Why do we decide on 2 minutes? How do we know it's going to take 2 minutes for them to die or not die? I just don't understand the world, I guess. Faster, faster. Ah, I made that jump. Almost like I knew what I was doing. I think it's those are the 4 giants, I'm pretty sure. If only we had more boost. Out of my way, bug! Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Oh crap, I know where they are. They're over there.
Help us! Please!
You were idiots! I just want you to know that.
Got them all.
No, we didn't. We're not even close to getting them all. Oh, are you talking about the whole work crew's here? That makes sense. Makes sense if that's what you were saying.
Hostiles ahead!
What is this? I don't know, but apparently bleeds blue. This is now not a very nice place to be. Ah, he protects his weak points. Little cheater. It's almost dead. It wasn't that frightening. And remember, I don't have penetration mods on this right now. I mean, half of its body's a head. It's not much of an accomplishment to get a headshot on something like that. Alright, but we saved people. Stop being idiots.
Great timing. Thanks for the assist.
Don't you walk away from me.
Your experiment with the remnant didn't work out.
Huh. Okay, who squealed? Gasparic? Yeah, I bet.
A data
This
pad.
remnant could plow our fields, protect us from the Ket. You control them, why shouldn't we?
Because I know what I'm doing and you don't know what you're doing.
I have a super intelligent AI and enough experience with the remnant to be careful.
Jennings, this isn't working. We tried.
Fine. But you can't protect us all the time, Pathfinder. Out here, we need every edge we can get.
Yeah, that's why I'm not against the concept of being able to have Remnant. I actually support that plan. Going out here in the middle of the waste and trying to turn them on when you have no idea what you're doing, that's stupid. It's not that complex. It really isn't. There's just a dead person laying there. They're apparently not important. That concerns me that they're deemed not important. Why don't you guys have helmets on if there's all this radiation? Just really stupid people. There's that Ket tower over there. Somebody should do something about that.
Pathfinder, this
I will
area
probably
can be
end up
mined
doing
for
something
resources.
about that at some point,
You
I'm
can
sure.
extract minerals via your mining interface.
Ooh, there's a lot of iron over there, it seems. Whoop. Let's go this way. Get up there. Ah! Missed it when it was real high. Yeah, good enough though. I'll live with it.
Name. It's our duty now. A lot of smart people here once. We're their successors.
I don't know, but I found this thing doing stuff. Being all weird.
PB's tech looks like.
I feel like you would want to put that thing a bit closer. Anyway, on our way back, I decided that I was going to check resilience back out. The Nomad apparently does not know what to do when it's on a building.
Radiation levels have spiked,
I
Pathfinder.
don't blame it, that's not really where cars are supposed to be. So, there was apparently something we should have gotten that we did not get. So we are now going to get it when there's not a giant monster trying to eat us and do other horrible, violent things to us.
Schematics for Special Project Sigma. They were building something, but there are parts missing. This must be the project they were salvaging at Site 1. A way to fight the Ket.
We could finish it.
All components at Site 2 had security tags, compiling possible nav points.
And you wanted nothing to do with a science post. Own it!
Got a component for Site 2's project.
Good on you. I'm just gonna keep running towards ammo boxes, because I always want to have the ammo. And the grenades. You can never have enough. Is there anything else I can scan here too, since we're here? Like this thing. Whatever this thing is. It's a mass accelerating E-assist Teneton Arrowhead Generator Driver. Forget I asked. That is a mouthful name. So, if I were an abandoned component, where would I be? That claim's over there on the other side of the lake. I don't know if that's completely accurate. It's the console, we've already checked the console.
Way too quiet.
We've already dealt with the creepy nonsense, alright? Stop it. Maybe it is over there. Someone tried to make a run for it. Let's go check.
Radiation levels increasing.
Sam, I really wish you didn't tell me every single time the radiation comes up.
There's the Nomad perfectly for EOS.
We're outfitted best we can be.
I like busting dooms, getting all 6 wheels off the ground.
Haven't really gotten any big dunes to do that though. A lot of cliffs and stuff. They are different. Plus we can get all 6 wheels off the ground by doing that.
Worth checking, if only to make sure the Ket don't get to keep it.
Found it.
All Site 2 components are accounted for.
Let's head to Site 2's research station and see what good they do.
Alright. See, we're doing science. Made a science outpost, now I'm doing science. Full circle. We really are accomplishing stuff, though. Being a scientist, saving idiots, building an outpost, making places for new life. Yeah. We're rocking. Just parking over here with all its truck buddies. I don't know, the Nomad probably doesn't like them much. They're big and blocky and just carry stuff. The Nomad's a bit sporty. Oh, I have to scan it. Does that make sense?
Nice. Let's get to a research station, see what we've got.
Adapted apparatus, unique operation, action, updating, initiative, operational standards, analysis. Recovery aside, this device is valuable for its non-standard adaptation of initiative technologies for Helios-specific operation, field, improvised devices, leapfrog development cycles. Okay, it's also a research data dump. Alright, that's all that was. Well, until we get to a research station and see what it did for us. So now we can get back to the outpost.
Radiation levels
As I crash the Nomad over. Sam, you don't have to keep telling me. I am well aware of when there's radiation afoot. It's not that hard to tell. Everything goes real orange. There's a big text block that pops up right on the view screen, and it says radiation level is gone.
Let's do this!
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with you wanting us to know that there's higher levels of radiation, since we're more susceptible to it than you are. But sometimes it's just a little redundant, you man. Just a little bit. Alright then, let's see what we got there. Research. So we can now research remnant stuff, and Helios stuff, and Milky Way stuff. Oh yeah! I tried to make a cat sword a while ago. I could actually do something with it now. Because I could actually, you know, build it. But I think one thing I know I want to try and get made, that right there. Do it. Research it. Okay, so it's just going to be better than what I have now. So yeah, let's research that too. Since an N7 gun, it'll probably be impossible to build, but I will have the research of it. Weapon. When health and shields are full, plus 20% damage. When health is 20% or lower, plus 25% resistance to all damage. That sounds really useful. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. You can't stop me. Let's upgrade this sword that I wanted to build. Which looks like I still can't build. As I just now noticed that. It tells you the resources that you need, and they're over there. I'll just keep slowly upgrading it, and then when I can finally build it, it's going to be awesome. Awesome. Lanet. Sniper rifle. Did we already compare this? No, we compared the other one. And this apparently has... Oh, I'm not comparing. That's why I didn't look right. Okay, so this one is less damage than a Viper, slower rate of fire than a Viper, less ammo than a Viper, less ammo overall for a Viper, less accuracy, and just as heavy. Not at all appealing. It's cool, especially with the red glowing eyes. Same time, I actually do kind of like being able to see my face. Crazy as that may sound. Plus 2 damage resistance, plus 5% health regen, and plus 5% shield regen. Is that basically what all of their stuff's gonna do? Yes, it is. So far, the remnant armor is seeming very useful here. Should I probably actually compare it over to what we brought with us and how that's going to compare? We have the N7 helmet with the breather mask. And that is plus 2% max shields, plus 3% biotic power damage. I can't really do much with biotic powers right now. And we have the legs, just the legs. You don't get the chest armor, you don't get the arms, you just get the helmet and the legs. A shield oscillator. When clip empties, restore 25% shields on enemy killed. Restored 25% shields. That seems very useful. I gotta be honest, this shield oscillator, that's seeming like one of the things to do. Granted, some of these jump melee things look very entertaining, though I don't have any legs with an augmentation slot right now. We're going to research the shield oscillator, assuming I can say its name. Okay, let's look at these remnant weapons. get them compared. This is an assault rifle. Quite a bit more damage than the Avenger. Shoots slower, less ammo. Has infinite ammo reserves, so it's a regenerator. A lot better accuracy, same weight. That one would be tempting. That would actually be a tempting option. Might just make sure. Yeah, it's like how they were in Mass Effect 1. It just gets hot after a while. Okay. That's good to know. Let's see here. The paw. A little bit more damage. Fair bit faster. Less clip size. Infinite ammo. A lot more accuracy. Heavier. I don't know if I compare this to the other one. I think the other one seems a bit better. See if these view details reveal something. Pop combines remnant particle beam technology with. No, I don't. Oh, it's a beam. So this one's a beam. And this one is a 3-shot burst. Meaning the ammo reduction you get. Because what I'm assuming is you fire a burst, then it starts to recharge. So if that, then having that fewer ammo in the gun is a little bit offset by just a little bit of trigger discipline. The shadow. The shadow. I'm sure somebody understands that reference. Way less damage. A lot of rate of fire. A lot more ammo in the gun. Infinite ammo because it recharges. Less accurate. Weightier. And this is a continuous beam. I've used sniper rifles in other Mass Effect games with continuous beams. They don't often work out that great. At least for me. They often don't. The Inferno. The big block. That's all it really is. It's just a big block. Oh, it was a failed design. It was a failed design for a shotgun. Alright. Okay. Oh, we were making a shotgun. That didn't work though. So now it's a sniper rifle. The complete opposite end of the spectrum. Let's see. So on the Viper, it's got a bit less damage, bit more rate of fire, 2 more shots, recharges, less accurate, lighter. I don't think I can really build any of these though. And it does, there, that's where it shows you. Yeah, I don't think I can actually build anything Remnant right now. Nope, doesn't seem like it, so we'll just kind of hold on to our research till we can actually do stuff with development. Making the stuff that we've researched. Yes. And there's a few things that we can already build, it seems. Kind of feel that the Matic would actually probably work for how I've been going about all of this. And where's the stuff that we just researched? I want to try and build my Rieger. Shotguns. CU. What is CU? I need more CU. Copper. I should have known that. Should have known my periodic table of elements better. Have we not been picking up any copper this entire time? We need more copper. I'm about to start tearing wires out of everybody's buildings. Just for copper. Oh, I can... No. It's fooling me. It's fooling me. Because it's not graying out like the number... Like the level 2 one. Oh, now it's grayed out. It got me all excited. It's like, no, you can't have it. You can just look at it. But you can't have it. It leaves me being upset. It really does. I don't have to research to build that. It's just there. Waiting until I find yet more copper. I guess you want copper too. No. You don't want copper. You want vanadium and nickel. Jeez. These guns really are not cooperating. Not at all. I don't even think I can level up the Viper. No, I can't even level up the Viper. We have like nothing in the way of resources to actually build stuff. That's pretty upsetting. Yeah, let's go ahead and build one of these. Oh, I can just augment it from here. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? I mean, just looking at the research center and going, oh, I would like to have that. If only I could have that. I don't get to have that. Darn. We need to really pick up the looting pace, guys. Because I need more stuff. Alright, I don't really know what else there is to do here on Eos. So I think we'll just get on the Tempest and head on out. Maybe go to the Nexus. Laugh at Addison some more. You know, fun stuff like that. Yeah. Okay. I think everybody needs to watch the amount of alcohol we're letting people consume. 'Cause that's very unprofessional.